Hello, hello, I'm sondrex, and today doing some racing in my 315P. Tried some 350R racing, single player. I couldn't be tortured for much longer than 6 minutes before I left. So I'm 15, 300i. Don't know what chip that is, and one of the racing gods. That's what I call them now, because I'm not sure how fast they are, but they always win.
Couldn't argue for better conditions to race in, I suppose. Call me old-fashioned, but I follow the Wayland Vickers mantra. I love it when the weather's an opponent.
Okay, ready.
Pilots are in place and the ships are set.
3, 2, 1, go.
And an aggressive start.
Of course it is. A non-aggressive start would be foolish.
To the pilots in this race, I ask, can you go faster? And if
Lag.
yes, then please go faster.
Contact.
Oh.
Checkpoint.
Lag.
Contact.
Yes, I'm getting 20 FPS. 20 FPS is lag.
We'll have to see if they made their move a little too early.
That wasn't the wrong
This
direction.
is so incredibly dangerous, but I will not turn away.
Call that dangerous. Have you seen me crash? Have you seen me playing driving a 350R? Look, here we have the racing gods. Told you. It's not that the guy who's driving is good. It's the fact that the ship is fast. It's not as fast as M50, not as fast as 50R. I can guarantee you that. But
Nicely done.
Checkpoint.
The leader is simply outmatching everyone.
No
Like they're on a
sheep,
whole
Sherlock.
other level.
Checkpoint.
Well, there are no guarantees in Murray Cup, but this race is starting to look like a sure thing.
you have a faster ship. It's not exactly fair.
Done.
Checkpoint.
Everything is looking neat and tidy as these pilots
I
show
mean,
us
I might be
why
able to
they're
drive a
the best in the
350R
empire.
if I had 60 FPS.
No!
Complete.
But FPS, that's actually... Wow, that was a slow round, actually.
Checkpoint.
The pilots leading this race have to be wondering, is this the time to play it cautious, or is it the time to really go for it?
Checkpoint.
Look at that precision flying!
I know.
Scan initiated.
God mode right now.
Contact.
And they're lost. Because mouse.
With barely meters to spare and at these intense speeds, those rings pose a significant risk. Seems we have a contrarian in the race.
I'm in the third place, okay.
Well, I'll be damned.
That sucks. Pretty sure I'm one of the best racers there.
Checkpoint.
Well, I'm one of the best racers for my ship, anyway. The thing is, this ship isn't as fast, but I can blame
Qualifiers
FPS.
winding down
I
as
can
we
actually
start the
blame
last lap.
FPS. The
Contact.
FPS I'm
it's a
getting
race.
is horrible. You must remember, I am
Checkpoint.
someone who prefers a 144 Hz. And I can see the
Their
difference
opposition is being
between 60 and 80
absolutely
FPS,
dominated
I'm
right
pretty
now.
sure. Anyway, I can easily see the difference. Well,
Checkpoint.
Scan
blah blah blah
initiated.
blah. I need
Contact.
FPS to
My
function.
understanding is
Okay.
that Consolidate Outlands owner Silas Kerner is enjoying the race today from his luxury box. Well, let me just say this,
Checkpoint.
Silas, if you're on the market for a new best friend...
Scan initiated. Contact.
Checkpoint.
Absolutely incredible!
I
I've said it
know,
once,
right?
I've said it 100 times. Perfecting the foundations of racing will always dominate tech.
That's actually faster than the whole complex thing I did before. Wasting time.
And now there's a pilot flying in the wrong direction.
Not really.
Weapon.
What the no! No! No!
Full display. Sure, it makes the race a
No!
little less
Control C,
exciting,
Control C, Control
but
C,
I guess some
Control
people would
C.
argue that that's worth the price of saving some lives.
Ah, damn it.
Not me per se, but some people.
That was horrible. I'm ashamed of myself.
This is a clinic of
Contact.
I'm ashamed of myself.
Come on!
Checkpoint.
Let's see if the pilots will be making adjustments as they head into the next lap.
This is the last lap, you potato.
Qualifier winner dissing on last week. Everyone's asking if any of today's competition will knock her out of the top slot. Today's race is turning out to be a real stick
Scan
breaker.
initiated.
With the season rapidly approaching, it's going to be interesting to see who, if anyone, really establishes themselves
Contact.
as a racer to watch. Look at that precision flying.
Contact.
Yes!
Race complete.
Pilot assist
Oh, it's finished. Someone's supposed to wake me before the end of the boring ones.
Cup race simulation.
No, I'm so... Yeah, I've already done that, haven't I? Yeah. Okay.
Three,
Racing, this
two,
time map 2, don't know
one.
the name.
Go.
And here we go. Come on!
Contact.
I think
You
it's
are
map
Scan
2.
initiated.
Checkpoint.
Thought so anyway. Apparently not.
Today's race is turning out to be a real stick breaker.
Contact.
I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. Perfecting the foundations of racing will always dominate tech.
So
The
I'm
pilots
in
leading
first
this race
place.
have to be wondering, is this the time to play it cautious?
Lag.
Or is it the time to really go for it?
Checkpoint.
Why do I have the ability
No!
to slow down time? Not literally.
Barely meters
When
to
I
spare,
concentrate,
these intense
everything
speeds
seems slower.
rings pose a significant risk.
This is not a good thing when you have bad FPS, because then
Scan
everything
initiated.
looks laggy.
Contact.
Checkpoint.
I mean, this FPS, for a console player, I'm sure this would look smooth.
Contact.
However, since I'm not a console peasant,
Now it's a race.
it looks like it's a freaking mess.
Contact. Scan initiated.
I almost feel bad for the console peasants.
Contact.
Couldn't
Scan
argue for better
initiated.
conditions to race in,
And
I
I'm only
suppose.
about halfway
Call me
joking, by the
old-fashioned,
way. I
but
do not
follow
think
the
they are
Wayland
peasants.
Vickers mantra. I love
Just that they do either do bad hardware
Scan
choices,
initiated.
Another ring
or
cleared.
too much lag. You bastard! How dare you be
Unlike
faster than
Synth
me?
Contact.
That lap is done.
You're flying like a noob.
Checkpoint.
Well, I'll be damned.
Scan initiated. Contact.
Oh,
Did someone just explode?
Scan initiated.
everything is looking neat and tidy as these pilots show off why they're the best in the Empire. What the hell?
Scan initiated. Contact.
I didn't lose a wing, so it
Collision
wasn't me.
astern.
Wrong.
As a pilot heads in the wrong
Lag.
direction, we're once again
Lag.
reminded that drug screening has still yet to be perfected. Big risk there.
Lag.
We'll have to see if they made their move a little too early.
As I mentioned,
Competition is being
my perception of
absolutely
time
dominated right now.
Contact.
is relative, very relative, and it is very dependent on how much I'm concentrating. The more I concentrate, the slower time seems to go. The effect is not very noticeable in real life unless I'm in a stressful
It's like
situation.
they're on a whole other level.
Contact.
Checkpoint.
It's outstanding that these pilots have been able to maintain this pace.
Contact.
Checkpoint.
I've never seen anything like this. This is a clinic of precision and skill.
Contact.
We've got one lap remaining and one last chance for these pilots to prove themselves. Well, there are no guarantees in Murray Cup, but this race is starting to look like a sure
121
thing.
something.
Scan
Oh.
initiated.
Percentage rounds.
Checkpoint.
Look at that precision flying.
Scan initiated. Contact.
Checkpoint.
There is some
God
exemplary
damn it,
flying
that
happening
wasn't
here
too
today.
good.
A real treat.
Checkpoint.
The leader is simply outmatching everyone. It's like they're on a whole other level.
Or you have a faster ship, you know, one of the two.
Contact.
Checkpoint.
The competition is being absolutely dominated right now.
Contact.
Yep. Still, second place is good. Although my fastest lap, 21, not exactly the best.
Scan initiated.
Nicely done.
Checkpoint.
Well, there are no guarantees in
Contact.
Murray Cup, but this race is starting to look like a sure thing.
Checkpoint.
Look at that precision flying.
Checkpoint.
Everything is looking neat and tidy as these pilots show off why they're the best in the Empire.
Checkpoint.
Contact.
And the ships clear a lap.
Scan
Checkpoint.
initiated.
Yes!
Race.
Congratulations to the winners, condolences to the
153.
losers, and to those in the middle. I got nothing. With a racetrack this huge, it can sometimes be difficult for pilots to get a full handle on the pace
Yeah,
they need to
I
set
think
for
I did a good
themselves.
job there.
The pilots leading this race have
My
to be
opinion.
wondering, is this the time to
I think I
play
did a good
cautious,
job.
or is it the time to really
So
go for
yeah,
it?
I think I can.
Come
4
on!
minutes, 4 minutes. Yeah, I think I can take
As an
another
announcer,
race
it's
then.
important
So
to remain impartial,
yeah,
but as
over
a
to the next
race
race.
System
Alright.
operational. Scan initiated. Contact. Contact.
Race number 3, I think. And it's map whatever the number is. 1. New vandal at something. New use something something. And we have the racing god, so I can't win. Nice.
After Chaos Sonora's qualifier winner dissing on last week, everyone's asking if any of today's competition will knock her out of the top slot. Pilots are in place and the ships are set.
Initiating Murray Cup race simulation. 3, 2, 1, go.
Home!
Gates
Home!
open, throttle
No!
down.
Ah! What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Home!
What the hell?
Okay, and he died. Wow. Control C.
Checkpoint.
Yes!
Scan initiated.
Checkpoint.
Beast mode activated.
Checkpoint.
Couldn't argue for better conditions to race in, I suppose. Call me old-fashioned, but I follow the Wayland Vickers mantra. I love it when the weather's an opponent. We
Scan
have one
initiated.
pilot going the wrong way
Contact.
around the track, so it may be worth specifying that the direction in which you cross the finish line does in fact matter. Excellent!
Checkpoint.
Only us two, okay.
With the season rapidly approaching, it's going to be interesting to see who, if anyone, really establishes themselves as a racer to watch.
Checkpoint.
I think that's the fastest I've done that in a while.
And around we go for another lap.
Checkpoint.
New Horizon is really proving itself to be a thinking man's racetrack.
Checkpoint.
Of course, that doesn't help when you add that for 15 seconds.
Nicely done.
Lap
Scan
complete.
initiated.
Okay, 14 and a half,
Contact.
but still.
Checkpoint.
To those of you thinking of becoming pilots, this race should be considered a prime example of how not to win races.
Checkpoint.
Uh-huh.
Scan
Well, not
initiated.
my fault that happened,
Contact.
really.
Weapons.
Oh no, that! Okay, that was actually my fault.
Today's race is
I must
turning out to be a real stick breaker.
I must admit
What
that.
are you doing?
Checkpoint.
Racing.
Scan initiated.
No! What the? Okay, that was interesting.
See, that's when you know when the ships are really handling well, when they can pull a ring like that and still manage to hold the line.
This is going badly.
Checkpoint.
Some pilots try to win through pure
Contact.
speed, others with precision, and by the looks of it, we have a few pilots out there trying to win through a new strategy. I'm going to dub being awful. Last lap, and time to use whatever they've got left in the tank. There are so many drivers in the rear of this pack who have just not had the opportunity yet to show what they can do.
I think this line is
Packs
faster.
are starting to separate.
Contact.
Some pilots really having an off race. They might want to rethink any plans to buy a lottery ticket tonight.
Off race indeed.
As the race goes on, pilots are really beginning to
23:13.
fade.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't be faster than that guy unless
This
I
is
was
just
racing
dreadful
perfectly.
flying.
But I am not. I am actually quite reasonable at my racing, dudes. So you would just can't see it. Okay,
With a
that,
racetrack this
I should have
huge, it
crashed
can
there.
sometimes be difficult for
Just
pilots
saying,
to
I should have crashed there.
the pacing they need to set for themselves.
Based on, well,
At this level of
logic.
competition, seeing flying this shoddy is almost a rare treat.
Uh-huh.
MCR's recently implemented enhanced
Contact.
safety protocols.
I don't really care about what you're saying. I'm racing here. I might lose. It's a
Contact.
terrible round.
Checkpoint.
That doesn't mean I care about what you're saying.
Let's see if the pilots will be making adjustments as they head into the next lap.
There are no
Looks like
next
some of the
lap, you
pilots have
bastard.
chosen to hang
Monkey
back and
ape
avoid the
thing,
whole struggling to win altogether.
Excuse me,
There
did
we
you just
go.
see what I did? That was excellent, I'll tell you.
My understanding is that Consolidate Outlands owner Silas Kerner is enjoying the race today from his luxury box. Well, let me just say this, Silas. If you're on the market for a new best friend,
Race
I'm
complete.
available.
Assist
Second
on.
place.
New Horizon is really proving itself to be a thinking
Meh.
man's
Well, this has been
racetrack.
sondrex 76, racing in my
Maybe do a
315p,
hard reset
failing
before it's
miserably this
late.
time. Please rate, comment, and
And so
subscribe.
we conclude
I'm usually
another step
better
in
than
the
this.
immortal
And
journey of
have a nice day!